Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's another opportunity to come your way with another video. Thank you very much for your support for this channel. I am always and forever grateful. And please forgive me and pardon me for the nose mask. We are doing some disinfection exercise on the farm, and there is the need to wear or protect ourselves from inhaling the disinfectants that we are using. Yes, today we are looking at how to switch from one feed to another in egg production. So how to switch feed in laying hens or in laying birds. How to switch feed from one feed to another in laying birds. You see, it is not that simple to say that I'm using feed A, and so I think that for one reason or the other I would like to switch to feed B. So let's look at what we have to do so that you may not have a great impact on the production level. So stay with me and let's discuss this together. Thank you. Thank you very much for staying with me. Yes, just as I've already mentioned, today we are going to look at how to switch from one feed to the other in laying hens. It may seem very simple to mention or to say. However, it is not an easy task or an easy experience in practical terms. That is, for you to switch from one feed to the other in laying hens, when you ask any farmer, he will tell you that that is not a good experience if there is nothing urgent to push you to do that. Yes, for the purpose of this video, I'll plead with you that we use feed A and feed B or sometimes feed C instead of mentioning names of brands of feeds. We want to avoid mentioning mentioning companies' names and their feed brands and whatever, so that we can stay with feed A, feed B, or feed C. Thank you very much for your understanding. Yes, I'm going to make it very simple, but then I want to advise you before we move on with what you have to do. If you think, or if you really see it that there is no or there isn't any necessary need to change your feed, that is, if you are okay with the quantity of eggs that your birds are giving you, if you are satisfied with the egg shell quality, if you are satisfied with the size of your eggs, looking at the type of breed and their age and the feed you give them, if you are satisfied with all these criteria and you have the feed available on your market, then I would urge you and advise that you stick to your feed, your current feed. Sometimes prices may trigger someone to also change feed. Even here, if you think that the prices are temporary, or even as the prices are shooting up, you are still able to make your margins, or that is make some profit, I will still advise you that you don't go for too much profit, but rather stay with your current feed. However, certain conditions may rather give you no option than to switch your feed. Certain conditions would push you to switch your feed no matter what you do. A typical example is when there is a sudden shortage of the brand or the feed that you use. So in this case, you use feed A for your birds, but for some time now you are not able to get the feed on the market. Then you have no choice than to switch to feed B. or feed C. Again, when you realize that the quality that you expect from that feed has drastically gone down, or has gone down to the point that it is having a major effect on your production, if there is no assurance of a change, then you can also switch from feed A, that is from your current feed, to feed B. Sometimes, like I've already said, your prices, the prices are such that you are not able to break even. If this is the case, and that there are alternatives, there are other brands that are giving you less cost, or that is the prices are low but are going to give you a good quality, then you may also switch your feed. But if all these factors are not in place and you just want to explore, then I would please advise that you can do that experiment with new birds, that is new batch of birds, but certainly not those that are already laying and are giving you the satisfaction. Yeah, so we can start, and we want to look at what you have to do if you want to switch from feed A to feed B. The moment you decide to switch from feed A to feed B, what you have to do is that you don't change all of a sudden that I gave them feed A yesterday, today I would want to change to feed B, so I've changed it. No, if you do that, your birds may not have appetite for that new feed. This could affect production. So what you have to do is that you get some, depending on your birds, you get some quantity of feed A as a backup, then you go for your new or the current feed, the new feed that you want to switch to. So you get some feed A that you are already using as a backup, then you go for feed B depending on the number of birds. So this is what you do. On day one, the first day that you decide to switch, first make sure that you give your birds vitamins. You give your birds vitamins. The vitamins, that is multi vitamins. This will give them the appetite to eat the feed you are going to give them. So from day 1, day 2, day 3, even sometimes day 4 of the switch process, make sure that they are put on multivitamins. That is, sometimes we call it pure vitamins. Now, on day 1, you take 75% of your current feed. So feed A, in this scenario feed A, 75% of feed A, and take 25% of feed B and mix it. Then you give it to your bird. Day 2, you take 50% of feed A and 50% of feed B. You mix it and you give it to your bird. So you realize that you are gradually moving. It is not going to be a sudden change. No, it's a gradual process. You are gradually introducing them to the new feed, and you are taking their minds off the old feed. So day 3, you take 25% of feed A and take 75% of feed B, and you mix it. Yes, I keep on saying that, and you mix it because you make sure that you do not give it to them separately. So you mix it to make it one feed. That is feed A plus feed B, then you give it to them. Then finally on day 4, you can go ahead and give them 100% of your of your new feed, that is feed B. You have successfully switched from feed A to feed B. I've already said that You do not have to make it a sudden movement or a sudden change. They have to be introduced to the new feed from one level to another level. This helps them to accustom themselves or to really appreciate the new feed you are giving them and also continue to eat. Bear in mind, as you do this, they are supposed to be on multivitamin, that is pure vitamins, and make sure that you continue to give them enough water. They should be on water 24/7. This will help them to eat a lot as you are giving them the new feed. Thank you very much. Share our videos, pass comment on them, subscribe to our channel, and keep supporting this channel. Thank you very much for helping us, for watching this video. Bye bye.